Hi, my name is Dr. Lee from Interior Solutions for an Ankle. Today we are going to talk about something that actually very common to a lot of people, including myself. It's called ankle sprain. Today we're going to talk about what ankle sprain is and how we can handle it. So stay tuned. So before we talk about the ankle sprain, let's talk about how you can get the ankle sprain first. So there's two ways that you can actually get an ankle sprain. So this is the foot, this is the ankle. The ways you can get an ankle sprain is if you twist the foot inward, which means the foot goes inside here like this, and then the sprain can happen right here. Or conversely, in opposite ways, you can actually sprain the ankle outside here like this, and then you can have a sprain on the outside. So that's the more common way of how you can get an ankle sprain. One thing you have to know about ankle is that the ankle itself, although you can only see bones here, it's actually surrounded by a lot of fibrous tissues called ligaments. So when you are spraining your ankle or twisting your ankle in the wrong way, you start to notice a lot of pain. That's because you have damaged what we like to call the ligaments. So ligaments in a good way is when you're eating steak, you see the fiber sheets around the meat. That's exactly what ligaments are. So when you are twisting ankle in the wrong way, that's actually what you're damaging. And this is the reason why you have so much pain when you have twisted ankle either this way or this way and giving some kind of problems in that area. But have you actually wondered why you have sprained or twist your ankle in certain ways in the first place? Number one, you can have direct accident or trauma to the ankle. Say you've been playing soccer or basketball or any kind of sports that asks you to run fast and multiple change of direction. It loses a lot of pressures or stresses around the ankle area. Second, if you're wearing wrong shoes, let's say you're wearing shoes that's been heavily worn on one side or the other, it actually makes your ankle to be more wobbly. So it makes your ankle to be in more prime positions to have some kind of accident like twisting your ankle in the wrong way. Also, things like low back pain, knee pain, any kind of pain that you've been having on the rest of the body. For instance, knee is one type of joint that actually has this kind of motion. And then you'll also notice ankle also has same kind of motion. So both knee, ankle, and even your low back. You see low back here like this, they're all moving in this direction. So it's not a coincidence that I see a lot of people with chronic or old low back injuries, knee injuries that actually will eventually lead to ankle injury. Why? Because if you're not able to have certain amount of motion in your low back or your knees, guess where it has to be compensated later? Your ankle. Because all these parts are actually moving in this direction. Make sense? So what do you do when you have excruciating pain to your ankle because you twisted in the wrong way? Number one thing you should do is to see a doctor. Like I said, your ankle is not just bones as you can see on this model here. When you see the actual ankle, there's a lot of bones, ligaments, and muscle that are making your ankle to be what it is. So when you are twisting your ankle in the wrong way, there could be a broken bone or damaged ligament or muscle that can give you a lot of pain. So earlier you go see a doctor for treatment, less invasive the treatment has to be, and the quicker you'll recover from the ankle injury. So what else do you have to do for ankle pain? Of course, you have to listen to your healthcare provider to make sure that you are acting appropriately for your type of injury. But one of the more common things that you must do when you have ankle pain or ankle swelling due to twisting wrong way is to do what we like to call RICE. RICE is something that I have actually talked about a few times in this channel. RICE stands for not just rice that you eat, but actually R stands for rest, I stands for ice, C stands for compress, and E stands for elevate. So what you are doing is you are trying to get some of the swellings or pain out of the ankle joint by applying some of the ice, cooling the areas down, and also making sure your foot and ankle are going to be above your body so that all the edemas and swellings can be drained from your foot and ankle area. So the best position for you to be able to have when you have a severe ankle pain is to lay down, put some ice on it, and then raise up your ankle with a couple pillows just to be able to make sure that any kind of swellings that might be giving you pain can be reduced. If you ever went through ankle sprain or strain, you'll understand the ankle pains are actually very painful, and they can take a long time to heal. So one thing that you must do in order to be able to heal from the ankle pain is to give a good stabilization. When you go see a doctor, your doctor may be prescribing you a walking cast or some kind of protective device to make sure that you are not overusing ankle. The only thing that actually heals your body is time. So you gotta be able to give yourself enough time for the ankle to heal. In addition to that, you also need to give your ankle a lot of support and stability that it needs for the duration of time it needs to heal itself. The right way of treating ankle is as follows. Of course, you have to address the areas of problems or the painful areas first. So if you have had a twisting of ankles and giving you a lot of pains and there has been damages, you have to get this area treated with your doctor, making sure that this area is properly treated. More importantly, you have to always go and address the reasons why your ankle was twisting in the first place. So if this is one-time thing with an accident, that might be different. More often than not, the ankle pain was more susceptible or likely to happen because you had problems in other areas, things like knees or low backs or any other part of the body. Maybe it could be tight leg muscles, calf muscles, thigh muscles, hamstring muscles. So you have to also talk to your doctor to ensure that your body is going to be more optimally treated and addressed so that you put less pressures on the ankle. Remember, your entire body is connected, so you have to understand just because you have a problem right here, the problem doesn't not really exist elsewhere places. When you are looking at your foot and ankle problems, you have to look at the entire body and then treat everything that's related to the foot and ankle problems right here. Alright, so today we talked about ankle sprain today. I hope that you got a lot of good information out of it. So please stay tuned for more content for me to be able to give to you guys. So please like and subscribe to this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time for more content. Thank you, take care, bye bye.